do you guys agree with just this info? If f prime is positive, my slopes are positive. Do you agree with that? So honestly, you guys, when I see this, I go like this, boop. I like write what that would look like on my graph. My function's increasing. That means that my graph has to be going like that. If my f primes are less than 0, if my slopes are negative, my function's decreasing. My graph's got to be doing something like that. You agree with that? And then what do we know about second derivatives? Again, this is a review after break. If my second derivative is positive, my function's concave up, boom, I would do this right there. If my second derivative is positive, I know that my function's going to look like that. And if my second derivative is negative, I know my function's going to be so sad. And all of these over here that I'm drawing, these would just be f. Those are some ugly f's that I just drew. That'd be f, that'd be an f, that'd be an f, and that'd be an f. Do you agree the slopes of this f are increasing of a concave up function? Are they increasing? Were they negative 0 then positive? To go from negative 0 to positive, you agree that's increasing. And then my slopes here would be positive 0 negative. My bank account is going from positive 0 to negative. That bank account is decreasing. Okay. So let's just go put those into motion. Then we're going to do a little activity. I said, hey, f prime is shown on the right. This is a really important. This is f prime. And it is known that f of 0 equals 0. So my function goes through 0, 0. Okay. Which of the following could be the graph of f? F has the point 0, 0. Do you agree if these are f, they all start at 0, 0? So that's not really going to help me. Okay. You guys, if this is a graph of f prime, what are all of these values here in gray? Positive. If these values up here are positive, if my f primes are positive here, what does my function have to be doing? Increasing, well said. So you're saying from 1 to 2, my function needs to be increasing. From 1 to 2, is my function increasing on A? No, it's increasing, then it's decreasing. No, thank you. From 1 to 2, is my function increasing on B? Okay, I'm sorry, C. C is in it. I'm down with C for right now. From 1 to 2, is my function f increasing on B? No. Ooh, what about D? It's increasing on D as well. So I'm digging C and D right now. Oh, but where else is it supposed to be increasing? From 3 to 4? Are 3 and 4 both still in? Like, I'd say 3 is increasing, and I'd say they're both increasing on C and D. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good call. Because to your point, isn't my f prime negative down here? So my functions need to be decreasing? And aren't both my functions decreasing there? You're like, shoot, that's not that helpful. That's not that helpful. I feel like C and D are both still in it. What do we do? Could we talk about concavity? We sure could. There's another thing we could also talk about. Well, let's talk concavity though. Okay. Would you say this C graph, let me erase what I've drawn in here, is concave up or concave down here? Up, right? That means my second derivative has to be positive. Oh, well said, greater than 0. If this is a graph of f prime, is my second derivative positive here? Yeah, wouldn't you say my second derivative is positive there? The slope of that is positive. What would you say this graph is here? Concave down. Wouldn't that be a concave down? So that second derivative has to be negative, and those are not negative slopes. So let's see, I like that. I like that a lot. Anyone have a different route that you're like, oh, I might have looked at this? Yeah, Wills?
I was just thinking, like, from 2 to 3 on f prime, it's like only a tiny bit in the negatives.
Agreed.
So it's not going to decrease very much.
That's great logic. He's like, my f primes were not very negative, so my function's going to decrease, but not be that maybe drastic. That's great logic. What about, does anyone remember what I have here and here if this is a graph of f prime? If f prime goes from positive to negative. If my f primes go from positive to negative, what would I'd have a max. So you're saying at 2 I'd have a max. Does this graph have a max at 2? I'd say C does. Let's go check D. Ooh, D also kind of has a max at 2, so that's not going to help. What would I have here? A min at 3. Shoot, they both have a min at 3. So I think our concavity and our drasticness is our key to answering that one. Yeah? Okay, one more, and then I'm going to send you on a little group work. We got f prime and f double. Okay, as soon as we see this, f prime is greater than 0, what would my graph look like? She's going, boop, it's going to go up. If f double prime is less than 0, what's my graph going to look like? Concave down. Which of the following could be a graph of tables of f? What do my y values need to be doing? They need to be getting bigger, right? If my function is increasing, they need to be getting bigger. Oh, so let's talk about which side of this concavity would we be talking about? If my function has to be getting bigger, left side or the right side? The left side, right? That right side ain't going to work. So my function needs to be concave down, but also increasing. Okay. Are all these y values getting bigger? That's not helping us, are they? Aren't they all getting bigger? Oh, B's not 8, 6. Oh, yeah. That has a little variety. Down, up, down, up. Okay, B's out because those are not always increasing. What are these slopes doing, you guys? The slopes of this function are doing what? Decreasing. They're decreasing. They're decreasing. So my change in y's has to get smaller. Will Turner, my x's are the same for all of these. So where are my change in y's getting smaller? Here I went up by 2, I went up by 3, I went up by 7. Here I went up by 2, I went up by 5, I went up by 8. Say it again. D, you're saying this one went up by 10, then it went up by 7, then it went up by 4, and then it went up by 1. Those changes in y are getting smaller, so it's going to be D.